Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Pete.
He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. That's going wide left. He is just caressing the ball. It's anyone's ball now.
Oh, great feat.
Crossed in again, and he's following up. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Martone actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nice bit of trickery. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Martone really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's under a lot of pressure there. Iniesta. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gerrard, looking understandably energised after his goal. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Tremendous from Gerrard! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's picked it up out wide, and it's skewed away. It's a throw-in. And it's Olmo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Danny Olmo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Marton.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Space for him to turn and look. He has found the way. And the finish! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Marton certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Shevchenko.
Oh, really?
Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It's all becoming so easy. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That has been slung wide. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ibar clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. And they can counter here. Oh, good take in a good area. Well read, nice interception. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Iniesta. Well, they've got it again. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That's going across goal. Cleared without hesitation. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? So what can they make of this? Now this could be a chance. Played into the box. And he gets rid in a hurry. And we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. And we get things going again. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Knocks it out wide. Danny Olmo conjures time and space where few can. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. They've played it short. In with the challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely aimed pass. Danny Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
DiMarco cuts out the pass. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Over to the right flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Danny Olmo has created one goal already.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He can run onto that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Messi. Danny Olmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hoisted in. He leaps for it. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Yes! Just cruising. They are cruising. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Marton. Pass is just off target. And he's gone looking for safety.
Eibar really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shevchenko currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Looking to play him in.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He is through here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! And the counter is on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. So we have movement on both benches. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Messi goes for a shot! And no mistake. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Nicely weighted ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now he's got space here. That's going to go a long way. They get a throw in. Barcelona making further changes here, and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Fermin. Now that looks a decent ball. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that's delightful. Lovely pass, but can he find the finish? No, it's wide. That should be it. That will be it. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Gerrard claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.